Welcome to this video to learn how to use card templates. Let's get started. So there are two ways to create card templates. Let me show you the first one. Under Options, Board Settings, Card, Template and Recurrence, you can manage all your templates from here and create new ones. Once click, let's see what we can do with a card template. The first thing to mention is how similar a card template looks to an actual card, and that's by design. When I show you the second option of creating a card template from a card, it will make a lot of sense. At this point, I just want to highlight some of the differences between a card template and an actual card. If you're familiar with cards on Kanban zone, we've stripped out a lot of options that are just not applicable when creating a template. One of the big differences is this first tab right here that does not exist on a normal card, which is about recurrence, which is something we'll explain in a different video. Everything else looks pretty much the same, with the exception that we did remove comments. We left all the other ones because we believe that it might be applicable for a template, but comments just didn't make any sense. The other one to mention is the relative due dates, where we give you the ability to create a due date on a template, but relatively to the date when the card actually gets created on the board. So those are some of the first differences, and obviously the message that clearly states that this is a card template. Now let's create our first card template. For this first example, we're going to create a template for a user story. So we're just going to type story right here and save that. We are then going to put a description in the card to make sure that the users follow a certain format. So we're going to put this information here in the description. We are then going to also create a checklist so that there is already a checklist the first time someone creates this card. And on this checklist, we're going to add one called acceptance criteria and a task that gives the actual format that we expect our users to follow when creating acceptance criteria. Now that we've created the template, we can go back to the board settings by clicking here. And as you can see, your template has been created. The checkbox right here is very important. Unchecked, the card will not show when users try to add cards, but checked will cause this new template to show up. Let's look at this. If we close this and now click plus card, you will notice there's a new menu added called Add from Template. Once click, your templates will show here, and once selected, you will see that the title comes in. We're going to go straight for an Add and Edit, and you will see that all the information that we've already entered as part of the template is already shown on this card. Now let's look at the other way to add a new template. You can click on an existing card and you'll notice that the administrator will have an extra option up here called Save Template. When you click this, it'll give you which option you'd like to include as part of your template. In our case, we'll keep it simple and add everything and save it as a template. As soon as this is done, you are back to your template editor and the information that was on the card has been brought over. You can go back to your board settings, make sure that now both of them are available. Go back to your plus card, and now you will notice that there are two templates to pick from. We'll choose the second one, do an add and edit, and you will see that all information is ready to go. That's it for card templates. It's very simple to create. You'll find them under your board settings, under templates and recurrence, and this is where all the magic happens. We thank you for watching this other video from Kanban Zone, and don't hesitate to check us out at kanbanzone.com. Thank you.